Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're going in for Alliance War number 3 in Season 31, and we're up against KenOB, the Jedi Knights. These guys are a solid war alliance. So here you can see I'm removing some of my masteries, and it's mainly for this fight. You think it might be odd, I basically just removed Assassins. So I really needed to ensure that when I killed Immortal Hulk with Guillotine on the L3, that it would guarantee the kill. Now, if he hasn't gone through his immortality, the L3 will not insta-kill with 5%. So the problem was if my Assassins was active and it prevented the immortality, then I would kill him without being able to get the special 3 off. And I do want to bank my combo, and you'll see the fight that I use that in later this war. This war I have 3 fights with Guillotine 2099, 3 fights with SheHulk. We're going girl power this war. And so on this first node, this is going up path 8, node 17. It's got buff imbalance, power drain. iHulk doesn't get any buffs, so it's kind of a weird placement. Blood in the water, and Divine Barrier, passive heal block. So there's really nothing going on here that makes Immortal Hulk's difficult. It's just a regular Hulk. Can't heal anything, no willpower or anything like that. So we're just building up our combo, get a couple combo shields here and there just in case I slip up. And yeah, we're gonna kill him off right here. And you're gonna notice he does have a whole bunch of his gamma, and that's mainly because I have been degenning him a lot and he gets extra gamma. Now, he went immortal twice, and I don't know, I'm not an Immortal Hulk player, so if anybody's watching this, you can tell me why he went twice. And I wasn't even thinking on there, so I did get tagged because I was like, oh, he went immortal again, he didn't heal. And I don't know if I was thinking that he wasn't going to heal or something like that. I should have been a little bit more cautious. But that's alright. We did have the combo shields up, so the hits that I took did minimal damage. I do have the SheHulk and Mr. Fantastic team, so I was getting power stings. You can see that I got power sting damage there at the end, all the way throughout the fight. And we finish him off with a special 3. And we carry over our combo to the next fight that we're going to use Guillotine 2099 in. So pretty simple fight, pretty easy to get Guillotine charged, which is great. Now next up we have a Dragonman, and we're going to use SheHulk. So this has Hazard Shift, Incinerate, Poison, Blood in the Water, and Power Bond. I'm going to go with a regen boost because I am going to hit him a few times while the Incinerate phase is up. And you can see every time I parry, every time I knock him down with a heavy, I'm going to put some debuffs on, get those power stings active. And yeah, I'm going to hit him some. Once the poison phase comes up, we're just going to go to town and take down this Dragonman. This guy's got nothing on SheHulk. And we do get a few Incinerates here and there. The regen helped. You can see I'm ticking for 143, but I'm healing for 125, so it's not that significant, at least with one of them up. And yeah, so here we go. We're going to launch off the special 2. Boom, we get the Petrify on, so if we happen to not hit him while he has that power gain up, no big deal. He's not going to gain any power. We heavy him, we're Incinerate, we're just going to finish him off. We took a little bit of damage there, I just didn't feel like waiting that out. But a pretty clean takedown. Yeah, I really like using SheHulk. Now we're going to move up. We got this penny on Power Snack, and I'm just going to put a Mr. Fantastic Petrify and Suppress. We have a new guy in our group that replaced Ultima Theory, Alan Tress. He's going to take that down with a Warlock. Did a great job, got the solo. And now I forgot to add back on Assassins for the Dragonman fight, so I added on there. and I make a big mistake. So I put on the heal, and because I was going in and out and for the masteries and stuff, I make the mistake right here. You can see I put on an indestructible boost, but in my head I had thought I had already put on all of my attack, health and health boost, and I didn't put any on. Now, is that the biggest deal? Probably not. But this white Magneto, he has, he's a high ground defender. He's got Footloose, Kinetic Transference, Force of Will, and you know, it can get a little bit crazy, but I do have the Power Sting, so every time he throws a special, he's going to take some damage. I'm going to heavy him down whenever I can. I'm going to alternate my combos and get withers going, and you can see I got a decent amount of withers. Nothing too crazy because I don't have any prowess, but as long as I alternate and I have some debuffs to go with, I can get a bunch of withers up and I can control his power pretty good. Plus I have the petrify, plus I got the petrify from my special too, and kind of power controlling him right here really well. The withers are keeping his power down, and he's going to launch off another special, dex it like no problem. And you know, we do need to keep in mind that evade, we've got to make sure the slow is up, and yeah, no problem. I have took that Footloose a few times in the off season, and SheHulk, she can really do the job well. So next up we have a thing on node 29, Ebb and Flow, Intercept, and Sadist. So here, after I realized what I had done, I put on all my boosts. I put on a 10% green attack and health boost. Normally I'm putting on 20s for war, but with thing, and I believe this was a max sig thing, almost certain it was, you know, too much attack can trigger a lot of protection. Plus, you know, you got the ebb and flow, intercept furies. There I did not do well on the spacing for getting the heavy in. I didn't need to throw the extra light attack, and thought we almost got an intercept in there. It didn't register. That's right. We also do have the power stings. Now when the protection is up, the power stings are not going to do all that much, but here we go. We get an intercept, we launch off the special 3. This is going to do quite a bit of damage, and SheHulk's going to be going to town when he's stunned. We have the ebb and flow intercept fury. We're building up her regular furies. We're ignoring dealing with the rock stacks because as long as I have that slow up, thing cannot get the unstoppable and unblockable. So I want to just keep that up, keep that in mind, have him throwing specials, getting stung. You know, it does have Sadist. He does get a little bit of extra attack when he has debuffs on him, but you know, as far as him attacking me with any debuffs, it's just going to be one slow debuff. So nothing too crazy to worry about. Try to get an intercept there, didn't quite work. That's alright. And I think we're going to get him to throw a special here, and then we're going to get another intercept off. We have 9 of SheHulk's furies. Boom, we get the ebb and flow intercept fury, and we almost get 30%. I think he was just below 25%. How much is that? 40k damage. Goes into the stun, and we knock him down. He gets power stung, and we win. So SheHulk just smashing through the thing, and that was the last fight that I had with her. Now here's why I did that mastery switch, so that I could guarantee that I got charged. This is a kitty. Kitty can be really annoying if you parry her or you crit. Guillotine 2099 does not crit. You can see I was checking her out, and I was gonna go into the fight right after the thing, but I forgot to go do some duels to see like the spacing for getting in a heavy without parrying. And then I just figured, well, if I'm not gonna crit, I can parry a few times, and as long as she unloads the special 1 after I get, you know, 3 or more, if I do push her to 3 or more, then she can just unload those prowess and not worry about it. So here I'm trying to get her to throw a special 1. There she goes. She's gonna throw it. Just gonna unload those 2 prowess, and you're going to see I am not attempting any intercepts. Now I probably could, it's not the biggest deal, but you know, if I mess up and I lose my combo, that could be very bad, because as you can see, I don't need an intercept. Ebb and flow intercept doesn't matter. Guillotine's energy damage from her 100+ combo goes right through it. Doesn't matter. So normally I do a lot of block baiting when I fight Kitty like this, and that's why I put on the regen boost to just kind of be able to combat some of that chip damage that I'm going to take, because I'm going to use Guillotine for one more fight, and we're going to try to end her with a special 3, and that combo puts her right under 5%. Doesn't matter, that protection is up, it's going to kill her, and we bank the combo, get a nice, clean, easy, simple Kitty fight solo on Ebb and Flow Intercept. So not too bad. Now after that fight, I really wanted to take this next fight because I was like, man, Guillotine just ripped right through the Ebb and Flow Intercept, but Wareham, he took the Overseer on the next Ebb and Flow Intercept. Now you're going to see I'm going to move up to this Domino, and I'm going to back out. So Wareham needed some energy to get to the Domino and then to the MODOK on his boost. So I'm just going to undo, and then I'm going to go up the left side, and this is the next morning. So it's a nice way to give somebody an energy. You just can't make sure you don't put any pre-fights on, and whatever move you do, you can back it up. Use it wisely, use it cautiously. So next up we got node 51, we got a rank 4 Apocalypse. This is Combat Deja Vu, Prowess, Puncture, and Conflictor. So we have a white Magneto guidance pre-fight for the passive stun, so we can bypass the Conflictor. We have the Thrudstruck, and right there, I don't know how he parried that coming out. Like, I parried him, combo into special 1, and he parried and blocked that special. Really weird. But the Thrudstruck is an aptitude, which is going to enhance my armor up. And then I power started 1 so that I could get to a special 1. And I'm just going to special 1 him. I have tech boost on for extra damage on the special. I didn't put on the 200% because I'm not throwing any L2s or anything. And you're going to see, you know, the degens that I put on Apoc, you know, it's going to give him those power gains. It's 75% of a bar power, which is quite a bit, but Guillotine can totally lock this guy down. There's going to be a few specials thrown, of course, and I'm just going to block it. I could dex it, but I'm just going to play it very, very safe. You can see I take minimal damage. Like, having that armor up aptitude from Odin is really helping. It is significant. And then I'm just doing a mixed master combo. So I'm doing like a parry heavy, parry medium light, parry light, medium light medium, and no problem. Apocalypse goes down, didn't stand a chance. 52 hits, pretty nice. Now we move up to Mangog, and we're going to put on my last Mr. Fantastic pre-fight, which is a Petrify, and Alan is going to go and take that Mangog out with a magic. He does a great job, gets the solo. And then here is our boss kill. McLeod actually sent me the footage through Google Drive, so I actually got like a full res clean video on this instead of getting the downgraded resolution from Line. And we have a Kraven boss, which is very unique. We haven't seen this. McLeod has a rank 4 Apocalypse. He goes in with a Power Start 1 and Mutant Boost. He's got a White Magneto Guidance for extra attack. And normally you would think, hey, don't throw the special ones, or have Kraven throw the special ones because he's going to get those traps. Have him go to the special 2s. The special 2s, the first hit is unblockable. But you're going to see McLeod does a really, really great job. He went and dueled. He kind of figured out what his strategy was going to be. And he's like, hey, if I have these power backs on the specials, I can just special right through the trap. And the nice thing about Apocalypse, whether it's his L1 or his L2 specials, the distance that they carry across the map's playing field is very, very significant. So it's really, really easy to throw a special and go right through the trap and not have to get stuck, take the damage, you know, and have to deal with that. So you're going to see him continually just throw specials and making sure that he crosses over the trap. That disables it, does a ton of damage, he gets a bunch of power back, and yeah, so he does a really solid job. He's playing really safe, bait blocking heavy openings, and yeah, this Kraven didn't stand a chance. Yeah, he just does a great job. So enjoy this solo. As far as this war goes, we were doing really well. So you're gonna see in a bit the stats and everything, but we were about a little over halfway through and we were winning. We were winning 5-3, and I'm thinking to myself, this is great. So before I went to bed, we were winning 5-3. Went to bed, and then I woke up the next morning to take out that Apocalypse on Mini Island. And when I checked the score, it was a nightmare. And I was like, is this a dream? Is this really a nightmare? Am I really seeing these numbers? And unfortunately, while our battle group BG2, we've had 4 and 5 deaths in war number 1 and 2. It was a rough start. We did end with 2 deaths. One of them was a connection issue mishap where we didn't get disconnected, but it like totally bugged out right at the beginning of the fight, and my buddy Jay Goody, he ate a full combo from Maw on one of the mini bosses, and trying to recover from that was not easy or ideal, and he slipped up. So we ended up losing 2 attack bonus. Great solo there, no hits received, 2 minutes and 53 seconds, pretty safe, pretty good showing of Apocalypse, just ripping Kraven a new one. So here's the stats. So we had 2 deaths, they died once. Jedi Knights, KenOB, they're a solid team. But look at this. So we were 5-3, about halfway through. I go to bed, and I wake up to this. And it was basically, we added 10 more deaths, and then by the end of the war, we had died 18 times. Just terrible. Really just blew it. BG1, BG3 struggled to finish. It is what it is. But yeah, so we lost this war. KenOB, great job, as expected. For me, as my stats, I had 6 fights, 6 kills, no deaths, 18 fights on the season, 18 kills, 1 death. We don't know our ranking quite yet. The rankings will come out tomorrow sometime. We're 2-1 on the season. We should be in Masters somewhere. It's a solid start to the season. Can't complain too much. And then here is my little collage of attackers and defenders defeated. 3 wars in a row. I've gotten the Apocalypse assignment and soloed all 3 times. I don't know if Demps is trying to say something, but yeah, we got Apocalypse down a couple times. Got some SheHulk and guillotine action, which was a lot of fun. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun next week, smashing out wars number 4 through 6. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.